Yo, what's good everyone? So in today's video I'm gonna give you a new updated version on the car to car merge glitch, where you can merge anything to a different car. I'm doing it on PS5 and I know it should be working on most consoles. I'm definitely gonna be leaving information about the anawacks you're gonna have to join and how everything gonna work. So basically, first of it all, we're gonna take this hustler today and we're gonna merge it onto this new drift car, the Velton basically. You can definitely also tell this video it's after the newest update. Like to know how you get F1s on some of your cars, then just use a F1 for this merge glitch, or if you want otherwise Benny's, then you're just gonna use any Benny's car and merge it onto another. If you do not already have some modded cars you'd like to merge onto something, or otherwise you can always get modded cars from LS Car Meet or buy sell streams on YouTube. Let's get started. This is how you do the merge glitch, so yeah, definitely make sure to drop a like and let's get started. First up, to do this merge glitch, I'm gonna set you up with all the right settings. You have to make sure the lobby where you're doing this merge glitch in is a assisted partial or a free aim targeting mode lobby, otherwise it will not work. And next up, you have to make sure you also have a friend for this glitch that's gonna invite you later on in the glitch to LS Car Meet. And next up again, you wanna go to your settings on the online, and then you want to go to options. Right here you're gonna make sure your matchmaking is set to close, otherwise it will also not work if you don't have your matchmaking to close. You want to make sure allowed spectators off, but I think sometimes it also do work for me if it's on, so yeah, try it out. I'll say it doesn't really matter the biggest, but yeah, matchmaking is the most important one. The last step is basically to make sure when you open your interaction menu, when you go to preference and find map lib options, make sure under series mode you have arena series or arena war series to show and not being hidden, otherwise you can't buy the ticket when you come to that part. And that's the same thing if we go under to jobs and you find this bike race. Make sure this bike race is shown as well, or just have some other race shown on the map, because that's the one you're gonna be using to get glitched out. So basically this is all the anawacks right here I'm showcasing on the screen. I'm also gonna leave them right in the description. So for this video I'm gonna use the PS5 version of the anawacks. Yeah, basically first up, you basically want to make sure you go to arena right here on the map. It's up to you if you want to already bring your car out now or wait until you get the invite for LS Car Meet. So but yeah, let's get glitched out. That's the next thing to do, and that's also the hardest thing about this glitch. There's a lot of people, and also myself sometimes, can struggle a little bit to get glitched out. It is not the most easiest thing, but yeah, when you get used to it, it'll definitely become way easier. So first up, what you want to do, you basically want to open up the pause menu. You want to hop over this job, and then you want to go to your game base, and then you basically want to go in and find Anawack. Once you have looked up Anawack, we basically have multiple of different anawacks. I'm gonna leave in the description and the comment sections with all the anawacks for the different platforms, like for the PS5 and the PS4 versions, which one you have to use when you're glitching in and which one you are gonna have to use when you're glitching out. So basically this is the anawack you're gonna have to join, and 1P5, that's the one for glitching in. Before we fully begin, I'm gonna show you this for good purpose. Alright, so in this clip here, I'm gonna showcase how it does look like if you don't hit the glitch or don't time the glitch on the correct way. It's just so you don't get confused and think this glitch doesn't work. So basically this is the part where you normally try to glitch out, but I don't succeed. If this shows up where it says the job is no longer available, that means you did not hit it right, so you did not got the right time. And that's the same for this alert as well. Alright, now is where I'm gonna show you and guide you through to do the glitch the correct way. So first up, what you want to do, you're gonna hover over this job, find Anawack for your console, PS5 in this case, and I actually do have him in a group just because it makes it a little bit easier to quickly get to. Then I want to join up Anawack, and once I have joined, I'm gonna make sure I'm over the job. Now we're just waiting for the alert to pop up. Then you want to accept this first alert, and this is what we're gonna do right here. So it's gonna look like something like this. You can hold X down on the button on this last alert here, and then when you're ready, you're just quickly gonna press square. Or you can do this other method I mostly use, is where you're quickly gonna press X square really quick right after each other. It's all about timing and often takes more than one try. So on the last part here where it says, are you sure you want to start this job? Then you're just gonna wait 3 seconds and then you're just gonna spam X, and then you get glitched out like this. You'll know when you have done it correctly if you don't have a minimap. Once you're glitched out, you basically want to find this ticket booth here. It's basically right outside here of the area where I showed you the location. So yeah, you want to run around and find one of these ticket booths around arena. You want to run up, you don't see anything you can press, but you're gonna press to the right D-pad on your controller, or the thing up if there's something you can interact with. Then basically this thing will show up where it says spectate event. Then you want to press that, and now you should be in a frozen screen where you cannot see your character. Then basically you want to find Anawack again. This time it's a different Anawack you want to join. You want to join Anawack 10p5, and when it says 10p5, that means it's for the PS5 version. And I'm gonna leave all the Anawacks in the comment section, so just check them out and then you'll know which one you're gonna join. And basically then there'll be alert popping up once you are joining him, and you're just gonna accept that, get an invite from your friend. Up at the top screen you can basically see the helper screen, or this is my friend that's gonna help me out for this glitch. So it is a 2-player glitch for sure, so it's not a solo one. Then basically once you're in LS car meet, you want to call out that car you like to use or take the parts from and merge onto a different car. So now I'm gonna call in the car. I'm gonna locate my friend and find his car. Your friend basically gonna be into LS car meet to have his own car out, so you can get the last part done of the glitch. So you basically wanna step into his car. You're gonna start a sprint, as you can see right here. Alright, then your friend gonna send you an invite to the sprint race, and then you basically wanna join the sprint, as you can see right here once you're in his car. And then basically once you're in the sprint, then he gonna be ready on the interaction menu to return his own personal vehicle. So soon as the timer hits 3, if not 2 seconds, but at least 3 seconds to 2. So around this time he should press return personal vehicle, and you should get kicked out of the car. There'll be a black screen. If this happens to you where nothing gonna happen and you don't get the black screen, that will be because sometimes the glitches are bugging out. Then you just have to retry or restart your app and redo. If it actually succeeds for you, you'll be in this black screen. And on this black screen, you're gonna join Anawack 10p5. That's for the PS5 version. Otherwise, just the comment section or description for what if you are on a different platform. So once we have joined up Anawack 10p5, or the one you're gonna use for this black screen here, then there'll be alert. You're just gonna accept that one. Then you are in this screen here. You're gonna start a CIO. Once you are in a CIO, you basically just want to request a buzzard, or if you do have, you can also request a sparrow from the Kusaka. So all that matters right now is you get into any forms of helicopter, and then you're basically just gonna fly up and jump out and kill yourself. So once you spawn back in again, then you'll be in this black screen where you're gonna have to join Anawack 10p5 again, or the similar one to the other type of platforms, depending about what platform you are on, of course. And then you're basically gonna accept the alert, and boom. This is the last part here where you're gonna go to abilities this time, and then you're gonna request a luxury helicopter from your CIO, and there'll be a gate very close in the area where the helicopter from your CIO you have requested is gonna be landing. Once the helicopter finally have landed, then you basically just wanna jump in, press the R3 button and fly to a Maze Bank office CIO tower. It doesn't matter where you have it. When you hit your CIO office, then you're basically gonna run up to the desk here, and then you wanna open up this menu where you can request personal vehicle, and then basically you wanna find this car now. You want to take the parts from the car you brought out to LS car meet and bring it onto this car you're specifically choosing right now. So yeah, from this one I'm gonna bring all my merge parts from the Hustler onto the newest Drift Velton. And basically then you're just gonna select the car you want to bring the merge part onto. Once you are outside, you can basically choose between to go to abilities or vehicles basically and request the buzzard. But also for if you have a sparrow, you can actually also just request a sparrow if you do own one. It doesn't really matter. You can also like use the sparrow for the earlier part in the glitch, so it's basically just you use the helicopter to get yourself killed, so you can get into those black screens and use Anawack 10p5 to get out of them and complete the glitch like that. So yeah, this is the last part of the glitch where you're just gonna kill yourself one last time. There you go, and basically this is my friend screen here. Now when he can see I'm dead in the lobby. So yeah, now you just want your friend to leave the lobby and then the glitch is basically completed. As you can see right here, this was all the parts I had on the hustler at the beginning of the video. So this hustler was fully unselected with F1 wheels. Yeah, pretty dope build. Also a build I'm gonna drop when I host buy and sell streams. So yeah, the last part of this glitch, once your friend have left the lobby and you're basically in this free room and your map is still glitched out, you basically quickly want to go down to LS car meet. And if this was a police vehicle you was merging or merging things onto, then basically it'll be a Avenger. Once you're at LS car meet with your car, then basically the last thing you have to do from here is basically just change anything on it. It could be going down to exhaust, just put a new exhaust, whatever, just do one thing on it. And once you have done that, you want to exit LS customs and boom, now you're basically done. So, and if you want to continue merging, then your friend basically just have to stay in LS car meet and then he's gonna send you a new invite. And if you want to basically get out of the glitch and say that will be it and stop merging, you can either like close down the app or you can basically just join Anawack here. Anawacks 1p5 to stay in the lobby. If you want to keep merging, you want to join your friend's invite to LS car meet again. And since you are still in the glitch, then basically all you have to do, it's basically just call in a new car you want to take the parts on, or take the same car and merge it onto a different car and do the whole process again from the LS car meet area. So yeah, that's basically how it works. So it should be pretty much straight on so soon as you got yourself glitched out from the arena. But yeah, it is not always the easiest thing. Sometimes I can also really struggle with it. It takes me definitely more than one time. Other times it's just first try. But yeah, I hope this definitely could help you guys out. So yeah, definitely drop a big like and definitely don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more guides or tutorials on different glitches. Peace out, I'll see you guys in the next one.